Okay, spill it. What?
Did you see how he kept smoothing his tie? Kind of.
Know all your tricks.
I do not have trick. A lot of time to think. You know, it's amazing.
But, boy.
Hannah? Yeah, you're right. Presentational behavior.
So basically, in season 18 of Criminal Minds Evolution, the season begins 6 months after Voyet was attacked in prison. After waking up from a coma with apparent amnesia, the power is forced to collaborate, which has been reactive, by a mysterious figure known as the Discipline. So that is the whole plot of season 18, and the couple also have a very powerful, plot in it. But before we get into further details and break down everything that happened between Tara and Rebecca, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. So this series has been on my watch list for a really long time, but one of the reasons why I definitely didn't check it out is because I thought that they didn't have a prominent, plot in it. But after doing my research, I actually end up finding out that they have a very mature relationship and they are very two grown women that knows what they want, and they're just trying to figure out how to handle, being, in love and wanting to build a family with someone, and also, figuring out a way on how to co-work together. So very interesting plot, and today I'm here to share with you all the story of Tara and Rebecca, and I will highly recommend you also watch it if you haven't yet. So basically the relationship between Dr. Tara and Rebecca moves from professional tension to a major professional milestone after a life-threatening crisis. So I will just be breaking down their story in season 18 because the new season will be coming out very soon. So I just want to give you guys a very quick recap before we go into season 19 that will be released. So if you guys don't know, after splitting in season 17, the two begin the season 18 back together throughout the struggle with balancing their romance and careers as well. So at the beginning of the season, you can see that Dr. Tara's father actually wants to meet Rebecca, and obviously she's nervous about it. On the other hand, we can see that Rebecca, she is kind of struggling with her career. She feels like her relationship somehow is affecting her career. And also she feels like she works in a very, political area, and, she does feel like she doesn't get the credit she deserves so much for what she's been doing. So she even, was, considering quitting, but obviously Tara told her, if you're gonna quit, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stay home, you will not be able to just stay home and be a housewife, because if you guys don't know, in season 18 they actually made it official that they have moved in together. So that is actually something very cute. You can see they just, living this honeymoon bubbly stage, and everything is just, working out for them very good, and they also are working very, very well together. Rebecca is removed from Elias' case by the DOJ due to her relationship with Tara, causing fear for her career. Even is suspectedly appointed as the new, liaison to Void. So there was also another situation, but later on, they got it figured out. But one of the moments I wanted to also, talk about is when, a past relationship situation that, Rebecca had with one of her colleagues in the university came to light. That was also a very quick cute moment in this case. So you can see how, Dr. Tara, she was jealous, and she told basically like Rebecca, like, he still likes you and all of that. But later on, it got clarified that no, he doesn't like her. He just wanted, them to meet, his significant other. But obviously, that just gave Rebecca even more reassurance that Dr. Tara is actually there to fight for her, and that she's not willing just, to give up on her just, because somebody else is showing interest in her. That was very cute and very nice jealousy moment that they could figure out, and just it was like a comic, side to their very serious relationship. Also, things escalate from 0 to 100 real quick when at the last episodes of season 18 you can see that Dr. Tara, she ends up getting, into a situation that caused her to go to the hospital. It was actually a life-threatening situation, and you can see how that affected Rebecca a lot. While Dr. Tara, she was fighting for her life in the hospital, Rebecca was by her side no matter what. Dr. Tara, she went through a very transformative phase in her life where she just went through a lot of moments while she was, in the hospital. She was in a subconscious situation that you can just see, her changing and her coming back to life, obviously by the support of her partner always by her side. Later on, when she came out of the hospital, you can clearly see that, she was going through her recovery process. Obviously, she couldn't go back working yet because she had to make a full recovery. And as time goes by, if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 weeks later, you can finally see, she on a wheelchair just going to say hi to her colleagues and just checking in. And there's the moment where she have decided to pop the question at a very special and intimate moment with their colleagues because, Dr. Tara made it very clear that, her colleagues is like her chosen family and she wanted to do this in front of, them. And she ends up proposing to Rebecca. Obviously, Rebecca, she was caught off guard. She definitely didn't see it coming because, at that moment, she's just caring for her partner, to make sure she recovers 100%. She just takes her to work to go see the people get out of the house. She definitely wasn't expecting a proposal. Obviously, when Rebecca, she could barely get on her knees because she's recovering. She had the help of somebody. She just gave this very short but also very emotional speech to basically just let Rebecca know, like, hey, it's you. I'm choosing you and I cannot do life without you. And let's do it. Obviously, Rebecca, she was so happy, and she ended up saying yes. So it looks like we might be getting a wedding in season 19. Hopefully, if everything goes well, we don't know. We will have to stay tuned to see what's going to happen between the two. But so far, I have to say, I love this story. Very mature, very short. I would say the only thing that I definitely didn't like a lot, even though they do get a good amount of camera time, I still feel like, we could have gotten a little bit more. But I know there's a lot of stories that has to get covered. And actually, when it comes to a romantic plot, their romantic plot is the one that is spoken the most about in the series. So I feel like there's also something very positive. They have the most strong and more screamed, romance on the show. So that is something very good. But yes, I'm definitely excited for season 2. And like I said, season 18 was promising. Hopefully, Rebecca can get her career back on track. Hopefully, she doesn't quit her job. Hopefully, that doesn't affect their relationship. Because you can see that Dr. Tara definitely understands her position, but she also doesn't want her to be unemployed and quit her job that she likes doing. And also, she knows that their relationship is affecting their career, but also it's not at the point where it's like at extreme risk. So we will have to see what's going to happen in season 19 of Criminal Minds Evolution. I would definitely rate their relationship a strong 8 out of a 10, and the reason why is because I love the way how mature they are and how maturely they handle their relationship. It's not a childish relationship, it's not a confusing relationship, it's not a toxic relationship. It's not I want you, you want me. It's not a relationship that is not reciprocate, everything is well balanced out. Obviously, it wasn't always like that for them. They had to put in a lot of work for them to come to this point. So to see them finally at a good stage of their relationship and engaged and probably getting married in season 19 is just super, super, super amazing news if you ask me. So if you guys have watched it, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and go watch because season 19 is coming very, very soon. And yes, like I said, very good series. Don't disappoint at all. And I just want to say before we go as well, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments because, like I always say, your feedback 100 trillion% does matter.